Hi, everybody. I am Yolanda Marie. Here are your sun, moon, and rising general energy readings, okay? For those of you who are awake to what's going on specifically, okay? Because it will vary for those who aren't necessarily really awake yet because they are being unconsciously pulled in different directions. And it is intentional from the perspective of our higher self collective consciousness, like humanity's collective consciousness. All right, also be aware that there is a beautiful, robust full moon happening about the time this reading comes out. That is it is the culmination, if you will, of a lot of different energies that moved you forward in either a love relationship or a partnership, or it is the culmination of something dissolving, and that's also a good thing. In many ways, these resolutions are of a more permanent, is what I'm getting, nature. It has a sense of permanence to it, and it's not in an ominous way. It's not a terrible thing that is going to happen with many people. It's just that the end of one cycle is happening as another begins. That's what really is happening, okay? Also, remember that Mars is going to go into retrograde about September the 9th. So there's a video that touches on that as well and about retrogrades in general. But just a short note here, just to be aware that collectively it will affect behaviors and happenings around you, okay? It will affect energies, and all of these things are being expressed with intention. This is being called for by the collective consciousness of humanity, all of this. So there's nothing to be afraid of, just be aware, although it doesn't have to affect your behavior necessarily. Just be aware of what might be going on around you because it is such an intense time. Hello, Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. There is a strong energy of material and financial manifestation, partnerships, okay? There's also a big tower energy. Something that is really trying to fall away and let go for the real you to materialize, okay? This is the overarching message that is coming through about September the 1st to September the 15th, okay? So here's what's going on. You are coming into your inheritance, your legacy. Think 5 of Cups, okay? The universe is literally delivering to you who you actually are. In other words, Cancer, circumstances around you are about to match your inner work. The accumulation of energies and work and output and alignment and healing from probably the past several years, or what to you would be a long span of time prior to now. This is about to begin materializing in a different way. So I'm going to say again, circumstances around you are now about to match your inner work. This is what's in the works here. All right? As a result of karmic energy, karmic deliverance, it might feel, however, like there's a breaking down, like loss or grief. And that's why I said think 5 of Cups, because it feels like there's a little something that you're losing. You're grieving something that you were very familiar with, okay? That gave you a sense of comfort, but that is no longer part of who you are becoming, or really who you are at this point. It's not even really becoming anymore. It's who you are. And so you realize you have to let that go. And that is the strange feeling of grief. It's bittersweet. Okay. And it's going to become completely sweet. Don't worry, but it's bittersweet in the meantime. So what you want to do is really go within and allow more than you have before. Just allow. Okay? Facing things inside of yourself, the deepest roots of the old stuff, trying to let go as it comes up, because it's going to come up to let go, okay? It's not just going to fall away and you not notice necessarily. To a degree, some things will have less of a notice, right? But the really deeply rooted parts of yourself that had been there so long, see, this is the tail, let's call it the tail end, if you will, of some things, just the last little bits, but they're the ones that have the strongest hold often. And that is what causes the feeling of grief. So those things are what are trying to let go. As they come up, because you're going to see them, just face all of that and love it. Love, love, love all that you have been through. Send all of it love, because all of it is why you are where you are now, no matter what it is. Send all of that love. Send that healing love, because so much of it is healed. That's why it's able to release. And you might be in the middle of some of the healing right now as well. So definitely, this is going to be sort of like a pressure that you feel, like tension, almost like being birthed again. And again, for some of you, this might be to a lesser degree than others. Some of you might have already been going through this in a big, big way just leading up to this moment. And some of you will be coming up to it, somewhere around mid-September, on into October. This is relative here. This is a general energy. You are going to want to let situations outside of yourself fall away, because they're going to start trying to fall away. They're going to give you clues. They're going to become difficult to maintain. Like they're literally going to be releasing themselves. It's the beginning of this. That doesn't mean all of it's going to happen between the 1st and the 15th like clockwork, but somewhere in there, this big energy is going to start releasing these situations. So when they try to fall away, let them fall away. And you might feel embattled with some of this, some kind of way. There's an energy of embattlement that might come up, okay? That might show itself different ways, but this will be temporary. Okay, so go ahead and just face it head on and just know that it's temporary, and if that's in your awareness, it will be so much easier as well. So definitely face those challenges head on. Another thing about these 2 weeks is there is a big energy of just decision making, being bold. Just be very bold with your decisions and making them about your specific preferences. Okay? Make them about who you are becoming, who you have become, and do not back down. Using your divine wisdom, do not back down, because this is definitely moving forward energy, not looking back. Okay? Not looking back. There might be a little fear remaining here. So also practice releasing the fears. And that's always a constant, but it did come up in this energy reading. Okay? So just practice releasing these fears about what may seem unknown. What has yet to be revealed about the path that you're taking. Just try to release those fears, because it's moving forward good energy here. All right. I hope that this makes sense for you. Let me know below if anything resonates, and love you so much, my Cancer friends. Namaste. Hello, Leo, sun, moon, and rising. There is a big energy of leadership, achievement, goals that's big in your energy from September 1st to September the 15th. That's the range. But of course, this could sort of flow in and out of that time range according to where you are. Okay, that's just general. But there's a big energy of leadership, achievement, goals. There's the beginning of something new arriving. That's the energy, like freshness, newness, something is coming sort of energy. But what could block this a little bit or delay it for you is not having patience. So just make sure or be aware that you're going to possibly need to be patient, because you may feel this coming, and when you can feel it or see it and you're almost there, what might happen is you may push against the energy of what's coming in with your anticipation or just irritation over the matter. Okay, it's time for this to come in. I can see all the moving parts. Why isn't it here? So just because, believe me, this is the energy of celebration, something good on the horizon. So you can be patient and know that it's coming. Also, you're going to want to allow your heart to heal in certain areas. That came up as well. This feels almost like a final challenge of sorts, like a bridge to cross before seeing the full, complete picture of what's coming. Okay, so you're going to want to do that. And the Arcturians said, really be courageous in expressing yourselves more fully. So there's something about self-expression that you're going to want to explore. I mean, we're always wanting to explore that, especially now that we're really allowing ourselves to be all of the parts of who we are and who we are becoming. But particularly in your energy, they came in to say, express yourselves with whatever's coming in, okay? Because you're juggling many details during this time too. Like, it feels like there are a lot of moving parts, a lot of things. And so just express yourself, your own opinion, stand firm in that, and avoid letting your own limiting beliefs get in the way of progress, okay? You're going to want to avoid that. So just be aware of any thoughts that come in or feelings, emotions that come in that feel weighty or feel, they probably at this point will feel almost foreign to you. You will know that they're old. So just be aware of that, because you are unlimited. Okay, you are expansive, vast and expansive. So this is definitely the energy of that. Okay. All right. Love you so much, my friends. Hope that made sense. Let me know if anything resonates below. Love you so much, my friends. Namaste. Hello, beautiful Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. Okay, you can expect this to be in your energy from September the 1st to September the 15th, or around that time. Okay, there is an energy of responsibility being taken. A lot of you are taking responsibility, and if you're not, you're going to. It's like a measure of something on your shoulders, but it's not bad. It is a weight, but it's a beautiful weight that you just need to shoulder and lift, front and center, face this responsibility, because there is the energy just on the other side of that of a beautiful new beginning, of ultimate creative and emotional balance, just balance, flowing balance, okay? Just on the other side of whatever it is that you need to face. Now, that's very general and very vague, because it's going to be definitely situational. So it's not just one particular situation or another, but many of you will have different things going on. And there's just some sense that you've got to own whatever this big thing is that's trying to be creative, or that you need to, the shoes that you need to step into. But some sort of responsibility needs to be shouldered here. Okay. And really, it feels like it is being. Okay. It either is or it's going to be. This isn't a hard energy. It's really the energy of celebration coming your way. Something good, okay? It's a good energy. This is leading to the end of a difficult, probably exhausting even, period. All right? It's leading toward happier, really more relaxed times. That's the celebratory energy that's being spoken of here. It's a really good time during this time to be courageous in building your business, or building however your abundance comes to you, or this arena of abundance and attraction, which we know the magnetic attraction of things that we desire or need coming to us is based on our alignment. Okay, so definitely staying in alignment is going to be rewarded here. Your efforts in business as well are going to likely be rewarded during this time, and it might already be happening. There's a big focus on accessing your divine wisdom and intuition to tackle everything. That's the alignment right there. Okay? So pull back from any excessive activity, like physical, verbal, emotional, or otherwise. Anything that is not in alignment with you. Just be really, really aware during this time. And as you know, yes, there's Mars in retrograde and other planetary alignments and things going on with people around you, especially if they're not awakened and they're getting pulled into things. So it's really, again, one of those times that's very favorable for you to be hyper aware of accessing your divine wisdom, because you have some really good energy coming your way. All right. Let me know if any of that resonates below. I love you so much. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. Namaste.